G'day everyone, Jason here with a parcel from Lego Shop at Home. I bought a fair bit of Lego just to get a poly bag, so I got one of the new Easter brickheads and I got a spare one for parts. I also got one of the new Minecraft Big Figs, and this was the poly bag that I was after, the Easter chicken. And to get that I had to actually buy the Flintstone set, because you had to buy a set over $60 worth of value to actually get the poly bag. So here is the poly bag. So it's one of these pod ones, and given what you had to buy to get it, the free gift is not that cheap, and that joke is intended. So let's open it up. So inside we have the instruction sheet, which is a standard sort of two-sided instruction sheet for a poly bag, just with the instructions on the build inside the pod. And then we have the pod itself, which has a lenticular cover, which has the little chicken sort of breaking out of an egg, which is really, really cool. It's a bit old school, but yeah, it's a really nice effect. I hope it's sort of coming out on camera there. So we'll crack this pod open. So inside the pod we have the pieces for the build. There is a set, sort of a base plate built in. It is a bit loose, it rattles around a bit, but overall there's a printed piece on the other side. So let's open this bag and get the build going. So I believe it is a small little skate park for the chicken, and also a small rabbit that comes with it. Nothing says Easter like a bit of skating. So the minifigure is obviously with the small legs. There is a really nice print on the face. There's little rosy cheeks on the child. It's a dual molded short legs. There's feathers on both the back and the front, so they're slightly different, and obviously the special chicken arms. And then we have the little hat, which sits over the top. So it's in a sort of an off yellow color, but looks really good. And then of course there are the red roller skates to go on the chick. So there is the minifigure, a really nice minifigure. I think that'll be very popular with collectors. And then we'll quickly build up this little skate park. These are normally fairly simple builds that just give you a little play area to play in the pod. I think these sort of sets are really good for kids. Something easy that they can sort of put together, but then also take and have some Lego to play with when they're on long trips or in the car. Obviously living out in the bush, everywhere's a long trip, so the more sort of things you've got to keep people occupied, the better. So yeah, so there's just a little bit of, I'm assuming it's water here at the side, and we've got the little skate ramp, and then some trees. I'm assuming we'll be building up some plants. So we've got the dark and light, the brand new sort of three-pronged leaves, as well as some of the new flowers and old flowers. So we'll just finish this off. So it's just a nice little scene. There's a skating cup, obviously, and here we have the rabbit figure. Reminds me somewhat of Miffy, the face, but it's just the basic little rabbit sitting on one little skate, and so the rabbit can sit at the top of the skate ramp, and the chicken can sit over here, and there you have the little pod. So yeah, it was a good little build. It's a good little scene. I don't know if it has much to do with Easter other than it's got a rabbit and a chicken in it, but the little skate ramp looks quite nice. The minifigure looks really good. I think this will be a very popular figure. It's just a shame in Australia you have to spend so much to get it, but yeah, I'm glad I've got it, and everyone have a great Easter.